Hey, what's going on, everybody? All you movie fans out there, movie collectors. Little IQ Media here. I'm back for another video this week, and I'm going to be showing you some of the new stuff I picked up this week, and a few of my new 4Ks, a few of my new steelbooks. But to get started here, we'll get right into it. And I did receive a package today. I'm going to do a little unboxing here. It's one thing, basically. It's two movies, actually. Let me cut it open here. And we'll get into this first of all, and then we'll get into the new movies that I picked up this week. I know what this is, so I've been expecting this for a couple of days. Got a cool sticker in here as well. But this comes to us from Severin. Severin was having a, I think it's like a scratch and dent sale. And I don't know how much of a deal I really got on this, but this is the... I don't know why everything's so grainy tonight. Hopefully it don't translate over to the recording like what. My lighting seems to be showing a lot of grain. This is the Vinividi Depravity set. This is the Caligula. There you go. Caligula, Messalina, Caligula, The Untold Story. A little bit of a tongue tie here. This is a pretty cool looking set. It's good looking. I like that little kind of coin right in the middle. I'm looking forward to watching these. I'm not sure if I may have seen Caligula, one of the Caligulas, but I can't remember which one I've seen. But it's kind of a tight-fitting box here. I don't know what was up with the scratch and dent. I can't see any problems with it. So we'll take a look at it here. And of course I dropped one of them. Here we go. This is... get myself set back up here. This is Caligula, The Untold Story. And here is Caligula and Messalina. These look like interesting. I end up paying like $70 for this. It's two movies, Blu-rays for this set, and it was a scratch and dent. And the only thing that I can see wrong with it is, of course, both of the movies are in their cellophane wrapping, but the outer box was not. So I don't know if that's the only thing wrong with it, because other than that it looks in great shape. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Sorry I don't have a movie review for that, because I don't think I've seen either one of them. I can't remember. It's been a while. So it's Caligula 1, 2. Okay, I was just going to look at the back here. I don't know if these are... I don't know if these are pornos or not, because there says... now presents the subgenre two most notorious films in both their directors' XXX versions and their US edits, all scanned to 2K from the original negatives with new special features for the first time in history. I don't know. We'll see. XXX doesn't necessarily mean porn, though. It's just... it was probably extra nudity, since it takes place, I guess, it is a Roman storyline. So we'll be taking a look at that. And if you like physical media, movie reviews, and pop culture, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me in the algorithm. And now back to our video. So now let's get on to some of the things I picked up from this week. Starting off here, I'll just kind of grab the quickest things real quick. And here's Babylon. I picked up the 4K Babylon. I haven't seen it yet. A lot of people, most of the people I kind of would trust didn't really like it, but I want to check it out anyways. I like Damien Chazelle. I enjoy several of his movies, but we'll have to see. You know how, everybody's got an opinion, so we'll find out. And I forgot to organize these beforehand. I apologize. So I got this from Amazon. This is David Lynch's Inland Empire, the Blu-ray. I think I said on my last video, I thought when I was looking at the Blu-ray.com, I thought may have introduced it as a 4K, but it's just a Blu-ray. It's the only way it's been presented. It's been a while since I've seen it. I look forward to sitting down and watching this again. It's been a couple of years since I've watched it. I look forward to sitting down and enjoying David Lynch. He's one of my favorite directors. Next up here is Megan, or Methrigan, Methrigan. I don't know. It's Megan, but yeah, I'm gonna watch this here after I get done making this video. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I intended to see it in the theaters, and I ended up not seeing it, and it's just one that kind of got away from me. This didn't come out this week. This came out, I think, last week. This was The Whale. Once again, another one I haven't seen yet. I'm going to watch here in the next couple of days. Darren Aronofsky. I've enjoyed most of Darren Aronofsky's films. I even kind of like the Noah movie he made. That was alright, but got some. My movies are sliding around here. Hang on just a second. I wasn't that prepared. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what else. This is kind of be mixed up with the new movies this week and some of the stuff that I just picked up this week. This isn't a new movie. This is Peninsula. This is the sequel to Train to Busan. Looking forward to that. So, and there, I'll just show you that. I'll be doing a different Blu-ray video here soon with just the new Blu-rays I picked up. But this is the prequel animated Seoul Station to Train to Busan. So we'll be checking that out here soon. Just making sure. But these are, if I get to I'll be getting to some of the other stuff that came out this week here soon. I'm just going to run. Well, let me jump through here real quick, and I'll just get to kind of the crux of what I was wanting to get to this week. And obviously this is, I picked this up yesterday. This is Rocky IV, and I sat down and watched the Drago cut. I've seen the theatrical cut many times, and the movie looked really good in 4K, and sound good. And I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much, but the Drago cut, it was just cut down. Really, it really wasn't much difference. They just cut out the poly, a lot of, like the poly and the robot. He has like the robot girlfriend or whatever. He gets it for his birthday earlier in the movie. They cut all that out. They cut the robot, his interaction with the robot, and they cut. This is the stuff I noticeably remember. I need to go back and watch the other cut, but I can kind of remember most of it from watching it so many times. But they cut out like his son. They have the one scene where his son is, he's talking to him in his bedroom before he goes to Russia. That's there, but the son watching the boxing match with his friends is cut out for some reason during the boxing match. So that's the biggest noticeable difference. And I think like they play that. I'm sorry, I didn't look up. I can't remember who did some of the music for the movie, and they didn't play that. They had that song it plays during like the training sequence, and it seemed like it plays multiple times in the theatrical cut, and it just played once in the movie. It didn't even play during and I think it even plays. It comes up and plays during the boxing match, like during the kind of the climax of the boxing match. So I'm not really sure. Well, but other than that, it was fine. It was just it's a little tighter, a little bit tighter cut. But also I picked up Rocky. All these look really nice on 4K. Rocky 2, or whoop, got out of order there a little bit. Rocky 2. Rocky 3. I don't really mind these. I don't really mind these steelbooks. They look pretty good. And of course, Rocky 4 again. I thought they turned out. I kind of like the black, kind of the red, white, and blue, and kind of the red, the red, white, and blue contrast to and black and white contrast to the picture. It's kind of cool. I really wish this had came out in a box set, just like the Rambo collection. And somebody was mentioning the other night that it's a possibility that the reason why Rocky 5 hasn't been released during this, because it's not coming out next week. So they released them one at a time, each one a week for last month. So I don't know. Somebody said that they might be working on a special cut of that as well, a different cut of the movie. Even though it's not the strongest of the five movies, I still like to see it again in 4K, and I wish it was being released with this. And hopefully, when it comes out, they basically put it in a steelbook to match this set. And I'm really disappointed. I hope they don't come out with like a box set after that movie gets released or gets finished, and then be like, oh well, we got a box set coming out now. That'll be, but I wish it was a box set. But here's, I'll go through the steelbooks real quick here. And this came out several weeks ago. This is the Young Sherlock. I only am showing this to you because it's an excellent transfer. It's not a bad looking steelbook, but the transfer of the movie is excellent. It is. It looks wonderful. It's just a Blu-ray, and it looks amazing. It's quite astonishing. The next steelbook I got up here, I'm just going to kind of run through these fast, not make a massively long video. This is Grand Hotel. It says Greta Garbo, John Barrymore, Joan Crawford, Wallace Beery, and Lionel Barrymore. It's a really good old movie. This is a Region B Blu-ray, even though was released by Warner Brothers, but not released in America as far as I know. It's just kind of oddball. It's a good movie. It's just an oddball kind of steelbook to find, so I picked it up. And some of these have come out a while ago, but I haven't showed you guys this yet. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Everybody's seen that. Seen the steelbook. And this came out a while back too. The Highlander steelbook 4K. Another excellent transfer. Excellent movie. Need to check that out. Pick it up. Alright, let's get into these 4Ks. And this is going to be basically making a steelbook. I know I showed you guys a few Blu-rays, but I'll be making just a separate Blu-ray video next. But the Magnificent 7 4K. I haven't sat down and watched this transfer yet, so I'm looking forward to that. I picked up this single edition Child's Play 4K by Shout Factory, or it's probably Scream Factory, more than likely. Probably Scream Factory there. So Yeah, I'm just looking forward to see what that transfers like. I had to pick up the first one. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the artwork on it, so I picked it up. This one that came out a couple weeks ago. This is the Fablemans. People had kind of mixed reviews on this, and I enjoyed the movie. I know some people were kind of. I didn't have a problem with him directing his own biopic for the most part. Steven Spielberg, and I didn't really have a problem with that. So I thought it was pretty well done. Thought some of the performances were so in it, but I thought altogether it was a. I just like the filmmaking process, and you got to kind of see that a little bit in it as a kid, or a little bit of that stuff, and I just thought that was kind of fun to watch. So check that out. It's a decent little movie. This came out a couple weeks ago too. This is Devotion. Really good movie. It takes place in the Korean War. I was kind of it's got Jonathan Majors. I forgot that he's in it, but he's been in so many things lately. He's Creed 3. He was in Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantum Mania. He's been in a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's basically it's just a black pilot. He's like the only black pilot in I believe it was the Navy at the time. I don't know if he's the only black pilot, but he was the only one in his squadron, that particular squadron, in the Korean War. So it is actually surprisingly a pretty good movie, and check that out. Devotion. This is a movie I did sit down and watch. Was Tar. Very unusual movie. Highly enjoyed it, and it's a little slow. Some people might not like it. I tend to like dramas and things like that. Tar is Kate Blanchett's character is, I can't remember her first name, but she's basically a musical conductor, orchestra conductor, and it's just kind of, the story's just kind of a descent into madness. She's like an extremely intelligent person, and you just kind of get to see her descend into madness and her fall from glory, so to speak. You got to see her at the top and the highs and lows. And that's all I'll say at this point in time. If you guys want to see a more thorough review on it, I can put together something like that. I really want to start doing that. I'm just not great at reviewing, and but last but not least is I did pick up the Train to Busan. I do own this, I think, on Blu-ray, and I decided to pick it up on 4K, and that's why I picked up the others as well. But this is the Train to Busan 4K. It's really cool. And that's about it for this week's pickups, and kind of catching you guys back up on some of the stuff I picked up in the last month, probably on 4K. And if you guys like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I forget to say it at the beginning of the video every time, but that's all right. And leave the comments if you guys have any questions about anything I picked up this week, and anything else, and anything you want to talk about. Just leave me a comment in the chat, and then I'll try to answer. I try to answer most comments. So until next time, see ya.